I'm reviewing Scale Train's new in-scale Gunderson Multi-Max Autoracks right now on Ron's Rail Reviews. Welcome to Ron's Rail Reviews. Today I'm going to be reviewing the brand new rivet counter versions of Scale Train's in-scale Gunderson Multi-Max Autoracks. That is a mouthful. Now, I'm looking forward to unboxing and taking a close look at both the detail and the operation of these particular cars. Now, I do need to tell you that these are samples that were shared with me by my friends at Scale Trains. However, I'm going to be doing an honest review, showing and telling you exactly what I see and what I think as I take a look at the details and the operations of these particular cars. Well, here at Ron's Rail Reviews, I bring you product reviews and hobby news, and if that's your thing, be sure and subscribe down below. Click the little bell icon and select all so you can catch future videos. Now, let's get these cars opened up and take a look. First, notice that these cars are boxed with Scale Train's new branding, which gives a whole new look to the packaging. The cardboard sleeve covers a plastic jewel case, which is pretty standard for in-scale equipment these days. Inside the jewel case, the cars are protected by a custom-fit plastic packaging and a soft plastic protective wrap. Both of the items that I have are BNSF units. The first one is a tri-level Autorack in standard BNSF orange livery. The second is a bi-level rack in white. Removing the car from the box, you see it has the fine level of separately applied detail that we've come to expect from Scale Trains. It also has prototypical 28-inch metal wheel sets. The smaller wheels help relieve the excess height of the car under low-clearance bridges and tunnels. It also has body-mounted couplers, fantastic separately applied underbody brake detail. It's hard to see on camera, but the roof has extremely fine rivet details. I was surprised to see a couple of things on this model. Turning to the indoor detail is beautiful, but I noticed that the car body is basically one piece. The other Autorack models I own have separately applied doors. Well, turning to some prototype photos, I realized that on the Multi-Max models, the gap around the door is so tight that it looks like a single piece, even on the prototype, so the look of the model matches the prototype. I was also surprised that these didn't have see-through side panels like the other models that I have. Again, I turned to prototype photos and learned that the prototype does not have see-through side panels, so again, the model is prototypical in this feature. I confirmed that all the wheels were in gauge and the coupler height was correct. I weighed the model to compare to NMRA recommended practices. The RP indicates that this model should weigh 1.7 ounces. The Scale Trains model was spot on. I compared it to the older Microtrains and Red Caboose models that I own. The Red Caboose model also weighed 1.7 ounces, but the Microtrains model weighed a whopping 2.3. When I tested the couplers, as has been my experience in the past, I found that trying to couple a single car at slow speed, the couplers do not engage. But it takes only the slightest amount of resistance to get them to engage. Thus, coupling to 2 or 3 cars is no problem hands-free. Coupling to a Microtrains coupler, however, the couplers engaged immediately with no problem. Coupling to Accumate couplers was similar to the other Scale Trains couplers. It required a small amount of resistance. One important test with long equipment like this is a shove test through turnouts. I use Pico medium radius turnouts on my layout, approximately the equivalent of a number 5 turnout. I like to test equipment like this through a crossover, which creates an S-curve between the turnouts, a difficult move for long equipment. The Scale Trains Autoracks, however, performed flawlessly in this test. Now that you've seen some of the operation of these models, let's take a closer look at the details from various angles. I found these Autoracks to be highly detailed and prototypically correct, just as we have come to expect from scale trains. They operate smoothly, they seem to be durable models despite the amount of delicate detail that they include. If you're looking for modern Autoracks for your layout, these would make a great addition to your fleet. Now, these Autoracks were produced in a wide variety of road names and numbers, and as of the recording of this video, there are still a number of them available at scaletrains.com. So if you are modeling the modern era and need some Autoracks, these may be a great choice for you. Well, if you enjoyed this video, be sure and check out my review of Scale Train's latest Dash 9s, and you'll find that in the link on your screen right now. And be sure and join me for future reviews here on Ron's Rail Reviews. 10, Lizzie?